Where's my pen?
No, it's like some.
Happy Thursday! Today we are announcing the giveaway winners. We're going to read through all the comments in the giveaway video. It's supposed to be all four of us, but Nazri went back to school and Nazira has loads of assignments, so it's only me and Nazrin today.
Hello!
We have our notepads. We're just going to take note of our favorite ones. And yeah, we're going to give away one tote bag, 2 shirts, and 10 Unity pins to 13 different individuals. So let's get to it.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Let's open the comment section. Okay, we'll sort by newest first, so we'll read from the bottom. Oh, it's a lot.
So the first one is by Tab, and that was 2 weeks ago. Tab is my friend from college. But there'll be no biasness here. So let's just read. Unity is about no matter how different and unique we are, we always have each other's backs. As a Malaysian, I am proud we have an all for one for all belief in our community.
Like the peribahasa, bersatu kita teguh, bercerai kita roboh. I like that, Tab.
I like that too. I'm gonna give it 10. No biasness there. Okay, the next one is by Rais Hay. So, patriotism refers to the passionate love one has for their country. This virtue pushes to citizens of a country to work for the country selflessly and make it better.
Feels like a karangan. Well, I like the effort he put into writing this karangan.
Yep, I'll give that a 8. Next one is by
Rais really spammed the comment section.
Next one is Irfan Khairi. Patriotism to me is defined as the utmost love towards our country despite all variances of culture and race. It is love and passion without the will of superiority of any individual groups. Moreover, a sense of togetherness that envelops the entire nation through our spirit, words and action. I like that last one.
Oh,
a sense
it's so
of togetherness
nice.
that envelops the entire nation through our spirit, words and action. That one sentence has. So I'll give you a 9.5 for that. And this is from Nabiha
Rasid.
So this is a story she's telling this time. Just sharing a moment. I love it every single time how my friends and I used to sing many Merdeka theme songs during high school. Like we were so hyper energetic all of a sudden, haha. And how we'll sit together and watch patriotic movies during the Malam Merdeka at Asrama.
Aww.
I mean, my whole life I haven't got the chance to celebrate Merdeka watching live parades and all,
Which I really love too.
But yeah, those are the kenangan during high school makes me love Merdeka Day so much. I'm still hoping for the time I could actually celebrate Merdeka besar-besaran though. #Unity keeps us together.
Aww, but for me like everyone has their different ways of celebrating Merdeka. Some people go to Putrajaya to see the parade. Some people just stay at home, watch Malaysian made movies, and there is all like just different ways of you to show love to our nation. And I think we can really relate to the high school celebrations because that's something we really look forward to. Everyone kan macam daripada form 3 sampai form 5 they would gather in the Dewan, and then they would have like performances, choir, there would also be like a drama, and it would just be the funniest thing ever. And I really miss high school because of that, because of the celebrations we have.
Yeah, just because the way she likes to watch patriotic movies, I feel the same way too.
What's your favorite patriotic movie?
Well, actually documentary. I like to watch that. I remember it was Merdeka and they showed that Super Muqtada Hari. He's one of the most famous Malaysian footballers ever. And there was a documentary on him and I loved that documentary so much.
Nadia Shahira. Oh, we have almost the same name. Nadia Shahira, Sharifa Nadira. Nadia Shahira says, I am Malaysian and I'm grateful for that. I just love our country, our food, everything is just so amazing and fabulous. Every time I want to feel more Malaysian, I purchase things with a Malaysian vibe. So my friends think I'm a classic person. I own many pieces of kurung kedah. Basically, I style it to make more casual so I can go for streetwear looks with kurung kedah, not only for Kunduri or Raya.
I like supporting Malaysian businesses, and they have so many amazing designs that are made by Malaysians in the fashion industry. I'll give that a 10. I love showing patriotism in fashion.
So that's why you're wearing Project 57
yes,
shirt.
I'm wearing this shirt. This is one of the shirts that you'll be getting. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's like
I'm also wearing a Project 57 shirt.
I'll stand up a bit. So Putri Rokia said, This is awesome, and how it came true with you being a believer. It's those times where you connect with strangers and communities. Those times you get goosebumps, and those times you just want to tell the world how proud you are being a Malaysian. That enables me to keep faith in what we do. And this group, hashtag Project 57, really brings the hype of unity in a good way. Love, love, love. Suka gila and what they do. And when my family and I saw these pins when it was launched in my news last year, seriously excited, and we had to get one for each statement piece. I think to encourage the youth to be part of like patriotism, they were like lacking in like trying to attract them. And then having Project 57, it was like just a brand new dynamic and energizing thing to add into patriotism that really attracted the youth. They have all these cool designs that youths probably can relate to, and then the pin was really cool because
it's something like you can wear every day. It doesn't look too tacky, and it's not too big. It's just like simple.
People love that, and I think that's what makes Project 57 different. The next one is by Lim Yu Kin. So he said, "We are all Malaysians. This is the bond that unites us. Let us always remember that unity is our fundamental strength as a people and as a nation." He is quoting Tuanku Abdul Rahman with hashtag Tapi 63 Malaysia, hashtag Tanah Tumpahnya Darahku. Wow, I like that.
That's a really awesome quote.
This is the time to research that quote, and because I'm wearing Tuanku Abdul Rahman today, so I'll give you a 10 for that.
Okay, next is Shafiqa Azami, and she says, "Our great leaders before us have taught us to stand together and be better as a country. You might see our country, Malaysia, is a small country, but upon so many achievements that this country had achieved is far better of like any other prestigious countries. For example, the latest incident that hit the world, which is the coronavirus. Our country had been battling this virus with the help of our Malaysian community in preventing this virus. In catching up all the work that Project 57 is doing, and I have never been so proud as a Malaysian to keep up the good work." Oh, thank you, Shafiqa. Definitely because of the whole COVID-19 pandemic, we could definitely see how Malaysia is like doing an amazing job battling and preventing it from the spread of the coronavirus.
Yep, I believe that this coronavirus has brought Malaysia together. I think like it's brought out a sense of duty to every single Malaysian. For Malaysian, if you ever dreamed of serving your country, that was the time, and this is the time to serve your country and protect everyone in it.
Yeah. And like even doing your part, like staying at home and wearing a mask, going out, sanitizing your hands, that was like the little things you can do as an individual. Yeah. Adelia Khalid says, "This is not necessarily my story, but it is part of mine. No, this is rather my grandmother's. My grandmother is Chinese. When she was little, she was adopted by a lovely Javanese couple that took care of her and raised her to become a beautiful, strong woman. Soon she met my grandfather, a kind-hearted Malay soldier. Years of love went by. Soon came along my aunt, uncle, and of course my mother. She met my father, and now they have me. Even tracing down my family tree, it's clear to me how much of a rojak Malaysia is. A big, beautiful, and colourful bowl of rojak, made up of identities, culture, and races. Although we are different in so many ways, there is one thing that we will always have in common: a love for one another and a love for Malaysia."
Wow, I really like that story.
Dude, this is so wholesome.
I like the story a lot just because it was like you were telling a story on a perspective of being coming from a mixed background, and that's what Malaysia is, just a mixture of everyone.
I read somewhere interracial marriages helps prevent racism because you learn about each other's culture and you learn to love everyone no matter what race they are. And this story is amazing.
Just because I'll give this an 11.
Let's give her 11.
Because I love the story so much.
Good job, Adelia.
Right, so this is by Nurul Ija. She says, "Hello Nadira, I'd like to share why Malaysia is really close to my heart. And as I'm writing this, I feel even more grateful to be Malaysian. It's quite a lot, so we'll just take a few. So on the first point, she said, I love pointing with the finger is considered rude in Malaysia. So directions are often given using an open hand or raising the thumb. It is also considered to rude to touch an adult on the head or show the bottom of your feet to anyone. It's a little thing, but these actually show how respectful we are to others." Exactly. So she said, "I remember in 2019, I told my parents I want to go celebrate Merdeka, but this time a real celebration. I want to go to Dataran Merdeka. No other place, only Dataran Merdeka." And yes, we did go there.
Woo!
And the time was 12 a.m. 31st August 2019. That was the moment I cried. I realized I'm very in love with this country, please stay in peace, and what it made even more beautiful. I wasn't the only one crying in happiness. A lot were doing the same thing.
And I know Ija lives in like Malacca, so she traveled all the way from like Malacca to KL for the parade.
Nadia Shahira says, I love to go to warung for a Malaysian breakfast with canai, and teh tarik is a must.
Yes!
Exactly. I love going. There's like and then there's a warung, and then there's mama, and then there's like these Chinese stalls. I would recommend everyone who goes to a kedai mama to order roti kosong special banjir. So it's you have roti kosong,
roti canai, and then you put like egg
like half boiled and
banjir.
Okay, this is the first comment we got in Malay, guys. Okay, hey Nat, you look pretty, and I think this video has a good message. Okay, we're going to take that out because you cannot. There's going to be a bit biased. So now, in my opinion, Merdeka bukan sahaja bebas dari jajah oleh negara barat atau komunis. Merdeka adalah kegemilangan daripada sifat perkauman antara satu sama lain. Kita rakyat Malaysia yang terdiri daripada masyarakat berbilang kaum dapat hidup di dalam satu negara yang aman tanpa ada perbalahan atau rusuhan. Mungkin politik memisahkan kita, tapi jiwa dan kasih sayang pada tanah air dapat menyatukan kita. And I love that it's the fact it's in Malay. It's the first one in Malay. So just because it's the first
is that
one
unique
in Malay, we will give you a 10 also.
You bagi semua orang 10, Nazrin. Next is Hanis Zahra.
I have this one memory that I've always keep in mind, which is about my grandfather who is an army back then. He served our country for many years and received an honor from Yang Di-Pertua Agong for his bravery. Whenever I went to my hometown, I always took this photo with his uniform because that makes me happy and proud of him. He passed away a year ago, but he will always be in my heart. Thank you, Nat, for making other people believe that there is hope for a better future and better country. I love your video. Hi Zara, my condolences to you and your family.
He must have lived a really long and memorable life serving our country, and semoga dia ditempatkan di kalangan orang yang soleh.
Yep, we must always remember our ancestors who gave up so much.
Yeah, who fought for our nation, and you know, because of them we have the lives we have now, the comfort, the safety we have now.
And this is one of my friends, my college friends.
Sophia
Thank you,
Art.
Sophia, for
Does she mean
answering.
art? She says, one of the reasons why I love Malaysia so much is because despite being diverse in culture and religions, we are able to live in harmony. Malaysia is probably the only country in the world that uses 4 languages in a sentence. Contohnya, Wei Macha, you want to makan here or tapau? Found this on IG, I love it so much. Hoping that every Malaysia would embrace this semangat kebangsaan no matter where they are in the world. Peace.
That is so true. I play with like a lot of my friends I play basketball with is Chinese, Malay and Indian, and they always say this in like one sentence.
Henry Ho says, during my high school times, for every Merdeka celebration, the students had to gather in the school hall together with the staff, bringing their small little Jalu Gemilang flags to wave them while singing patriotic songs about Malaysia such as Jalu Gemilang and Tanggal 31. Even though it's a short moment, but it was so memorable to me. Proud to be Malaysian. I've said this before, but I really miss high school.
So Nurul Atirah Mazan said that I don't have anything to say, but hoping for a better condition for us, for the earth healing too, and human do learn something about love.
Next is Kamarina Basharudin.
Who is that?
Very cute name,
Do I know
Kamarina. She says, hi Nadira and Quad Squad. I want to share my experience last year in school. I was really amazed with the students who wore baju kadazan, and then some of them make bendera Malaysia as their costume. Oh yeah. I remember in high school they will also have pertandingan macam. Oh, I remember me, Amy, Nazmi masuk pertandingan melukis mural on a payung. Yeah, and that was like so cool because I got to do it with my best friend. These competitions really sparked patriotism when I was in high school. Okay, she also continues saying, in the assembly, the moment when we had to sing the patriotic song Setia, tears from the corner of my eyes gently rolled down my cheeks. Then my friend said, kau nangis Kama? She gave a pantun. Pergi ke kedai membeli asam, asam dibeli bersama gula. Semangat patriotik harus ditanam supaya diri cintakan negara. That is awesome.
I'll give you an 11.5 just because I love the pantun that you put in there.
It's Hana says, negara saya adalah tempat di mana saya duduk. Saya lahir, tumpahnya darah saya sewaktu dilahirkan. Berkhidmat untuk negara adalah salah satu impian saya sejak lahir di muka bumi ini. Sayangi negara sendiri merupakan salah satu perbuatan mulia. Love, Hana.
Very good. She dreams of serving her country. That is very patriotic. And just because I love her dreams, she will get a 10.5 from me.
And
Really?
Sachin Kumar. Sachin is an awesome friend of mine. We went to the Paper Plane Pursuit concert together last year in September 2019, and that was like one of my favorite memories of our friendship. So Sachin says, "Hello. Well, I have nothing much to share on my part. I'm really proud to be a Malaysian, and to be part of a diverse nation is a blessing. Let's embrace each other and practice unity and patriotism as a part of our lives as a citizen of this country."
Thank you, Sachin. I think that's just very wholesome. Can we hope to see OOTDs of you wearing some of the merchandise? Of course you can. And BTW is not much, but I'm really touched when my Chinese friends care more than me about the halalness of my food, so I can safely eat it. Or accompany me to eat at a mama, even though they could have chosen a Chinese cuisine restaurant.
You know, fun fact for Hana ni kan, she can speak fluent Mandarin. When you have friends from other races juga, you learn about their culture and their language. It's always like a plus point to like have known or to speak a different language, you know, like Mandarin. Alright, so the scores are in, and so the winner of the tote bag is, and the winners of the Project 57 t-shirts are, and the 10 winners of Unity ribbons are,
Congratulations everyone.
congratulations everybody.
And thank you for participating.
Thank you so much for participating and sharing your stories. And don't worry if you didn't get a Project 57 merchandise, you will still get a Merdeka postcard from me.
Selamat menyambut Bulan Merdeka.
Yeah, selamat menyambut Bulan Kemerdekaan.
Alright.
And thank you so much. Don't forget to follow Project 57, and I will see you in my next video.
Bye.
Bye.